One of the hardest challenges I've faced in these 5 years as a critic is being completely alone in my opinion. I think The Last Jedi is one of the best Star Wars movies. That opinion gets the soul punched out of me. I think Zootopia is better than its sequel. People act like I committed a felony. Do you know what it's like hyping up The Substance to a friend group and at the end I'm like,
did we have a good time here? Hello?
But your job as a critic is not to follow the crowd. You are your own critic with your own feelings and your own analysis. My job isn't just to regurgitate the opinions of others. That would be boring. No one embodied that more than Roger Ebert. The man is basically the god of film criticism. He never got it wrong, ever. Except that one time he got it wrong.
Now, this is going to astound you, but I'm giving the movie thumbs up.
It does astound me. Are you okay?
This movie empowers little kids. This is the one where they finally got it right. I liked it better than the other two.
But it's overdone. Overkill here.
Not for
overkill.
Not
for you.
If you want to know what movie he is debating, it's Home Alone 3. He's saying Home Alone 3 is better than the first two. Is he absolutely incorrect? Oh, for sure. Is he going to let you tell him that he's wrong? Not at all. That's what a film critic does. Stands on business. So yeah, I really like Toy Story 4 or whatever. Worst Toy Story movie, by the way. Woody struggles to adapt to Bonnie's room, where he is no longer the favorite toy. During a family road trip, he tries to protect Bonnie's newest homemade toy, Forky, and unexpectedly reunites with his old friend Bo Peep. Having lived as a free-roaming lost toy, Bo Peep teaches Woody that a toy's purpose extends beyond serving one specific child. Ultimately, Woody chooses to stay with Bo Peep to help other lost toys, parting ways with Buzz and the rest of the gang. Toy Story 4 is the most divisive film of the franchise and maybe all of Pixar. Reading the Letterboxd review of this movie is just a whiplash of different emotions. How can Keanu Reeves still be so hot in toy form? This movie kinda just exists. Better than 3. Bo is a baddie. He still gave it a bad score though. You see what I mean? No one can make up their mind, but can we all just agree on one thing about the fourth one? Oh my god, the animation, it's a technical marvel. The fabric, the dust, the lighting, the rain. Look at that cat. Look, that looks more realistic than my cat. Look at Scud and then look at the cat. Oh my god. Okay, enough about the animation. Was Toy Story 4 necessary?
No.
But it is a nice epilogue DLC in a way, especially for Woody. When it comes to the first 3 Toy Story movies, I only had minor nitpicks here and there. This is the first installment where there are glaring flaws, 2 to be exact. There are so many characters in this movie that the ones we've come to love are pushed to the side for newer characters. Keanu Reeves as Duke Kaboom and Key and Peele as Ducky and Bunny steal the show in many scenes, especially the 2 latter ones. However, you truly miss the OGs. They're always just bundled up together like they're waiting to get their one line in. Jessie, a fan favorite, only gets about 9 lines. That's so crazy to me. However, Woody's storyline makes up for some of this. But the second problem and the biggest one of the movie is Buzz himself. Like I said, he gets tweaked in every movie. This one's the best one though. Cue the drum roll. Buzz Lightyear in this movie. Oh, I'm excited to tell you. Buzz in this movie is the stupidest person ever. Listen to him have a conversation with Woody about how a conscience works.
That little voice inside me would never leave me alone if I gave up. Who do you think it is? Who? The voice inside of you. Who do you think it is? Me? You know, my conscience?
He uses his buttons to tell him what to do, instead of having a mind of his own like the last 3. That causes so many plot conveniences to come about.
Meteor shower, look out!
Woody? Good work, inner voice.
Are we sure the director of the masterpiece Transformers 1 wrote this?
It's not like you can transform.
Oh yeah? Well, watch this.
Woody is at his lowest of lows. While all the toys are getting played with by Bonnie, he keeps getting put in the closet. This is why some people hate Bonnie in this. I understand. In a way, it's disrespectful to Andy, who gave a whole monologue to her about Woody and his importance, and now it feels like it went one ear and out the other for her. On the other hand, she's just a kid. I flip-flop between my favorite toys all the time when I was little. It's natural. So when Bonnie makes Forky, Woody finally has purpose again, to make sure he's always with her and happy because, well, That's how it was with Andy. He can pretend all he wants, but bro has not gotten over it like it's a bad breakup.
Like it or not, you are a toy. Maybe you don't like being one, but you are one nonetheless, which means you are going to be there for Andy when he
Who's Andy? Oh, shit.
He keeps having to stop Forky from throwing himself away to a really underrated Randy Newman song called I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away. They got the black choir in this and everything, I love it. They run into Gabby, and I'm just gonna say it. Top 2 villains in the entire series. You completely sympathize with her. She wants this girl to choose her, but she's scared because her voice box is broken.
I'm Gabby, and I love you.
Wow, you need to fix that.
Her goal is to hold Forky for ransom so Woody can give over his voice box. Basically, it's the toy version of harvesting someone's organs. Hey, she's still sympathetic though, guys, I promise. Because even after she does all of this, she still gets rejected. All that work and planning she did meaning absolutely nothing. Just because you change yourself doesn't automatically win you a ticket into getting people to like you. Gabby is just lonely in this world, similar to Woody. People are mad about the ending of Toy Story 4 because Woody leaves his group and child to be a lost toy with Bo. Oh my god, Woody left his friends and kid just to chase some ass. And you know what? Yeah, he did. So what? But actually, it's more complex than that. The movie, for all of its flaws, is an excellent character study type of movie. Woody would leave his friends, I hate to break it to you. He loves them, no one ever said he didn't, but I get how this would look to some. But you gotta think back to Toy Story 2. After hearing Jesse's heartbreaking story, he was ready to stop being a kid's toy because the love kept hurting him. He had his loyalty, but at what cost? A broken arm? Being stolen? Half the reason he did ultimately want to go to the museum in Japan was because he didn't want his new friends to be boxed up forever. But later, he's actually genuinely excited. He's posing like he's on the red carpet, he can't wait. Even when the rescue group finally gets there and Buzz gives him a reality check, showing that he's just scared of Andy growing up.
You're a child's plaything. You are a toy!
For how much longer? One more rip and Andy's done with me. And what do I do then, Buzz, huh? You tell me.
He still decides to stay, knowing that he will end up being hurt in the future. In Toy Story 3, the time has come. Andy's a grown-ass man. He ain't playing with toys no more. They get donated to a daycare and Woody tries to convince them to go back. But Jesse is now the one to give him the reality check.
Wake up! It's over! Andy is all grown up!
He still leaves them anyway. Notice how he's left his friend twice now, but no, it's not in character, right? He does go back to his friends to get them back, and what does this cost him this time? Betrayal. And a near-death experience unlike any other. Y'all ain't with me. Y'all ain't even listening. I'm preaching, I swear. In Toy Story 4, he reunites with Bo, who is living it up as a lost toy. No more heartbreak, just helping other toys find a new kid. This entire movie builds up to Woody making his choice. But in this one, he's the one to give himself a reality check. He admits something he's been scared to admit after he fails rescuing Forky for the 600th time. Bucky's wondering, why do you keep trying to rescue this dumb fork?
Why?
Because it's all I have left to do.
I don't have anything else.
Throughout the film, he keeps telling Bo, look, I'm old as hell, I can't do what you do, but she shows him the beauty of not being tied down, being free, helping others in the process. There's more to life than just being a kid's toy. What did you guys want to happen at the end of this movie for him to go back and be like, yeah, you know what, I'll go back and sit in the closet collecting dust forever. Then he would be back at square one all over again. Characters grow in film, it's part of the beauty of cinema, watching someone become a new person. He even goes through it in this one. His love for a kid has cost him his voice box, so now his stuffing makes him a fat ass in the next one. Woody earned this ending. Let this poor soul rest and do something new. The end credit song is called The Ballad of the Lonesome Cowboy. I like to think this is how Woody was feeling the entire film, but once it gets to the end of the movie, he's no longer lost, and he's certainly not alone. Toy Story 4 is flawed, but it's a technical marvel with the series' most gorgeous cinematography. It's a bold movie that switches up the status quo and gives a definitive close to Woody's long arc. Bite me in the comments, let's keep going.